Have you ever gotten one of those emails that was like hate mail, but like every single part of it was incorrect? I got one of those last night and I was like, what? What is this? Hella rude. Exquish. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you about it, okay? And forgive my hair. I had it all braided. Anywho, this person stated basically that I was born with a silver spoon in my mouth and like not even on my plate, but like in my mouth, dude. And basically I'm a Nazi because I'm German, and that I've never hustled in my entire life. Okay, X-Squish, stop right there. Let's go over these one by one. I am not a Nazi just because I'm German. I hustled my fucking ass off to get where I'm at, dude. I lived in the projects. I was 8 months pregnant, sticking flyers up and postcards, handing them out on the corner in Staten Island and Manhattan and Brighton Beach and Brooklyn. Lived in the projects in Coney Island, which is where my husband is from. I actually had my son in at Maimonides Hospital in Brooklyn 5 years ago. And yeah, up at 5 a.m., 8 months pregnant, out on the street, handing my shit out. Yeah, that sucked. That really sucked. We lived in Staten Island. We lived in Coney Island. We lived in Washington Heights. We lived in a bunch of places before we then went upstate. And yeah, and then after that, we came here to Vegas. But my husband is Puerto Rican. This person also basically said that I'm like racist. Dude, my kids are mixed. They are not white. I am white, but my kids are German Puerto Rican children, okay? Yeah, my husband is definitely not white. He is definitely not German. He is definitely not a Nazi. Yeah, so, because I was like, they call me a Nazi because like I shaved the side of my head, and I was like, no, I can't be that. Can't be that. Maybe they think that I'm like racist or something. And I'm like, can't be that because I'm like married to a Puerto Rican. Like, and it's real funny because his Spanish is like totally different than mine. Like, I speak a couple languages. He speaks English and Spanish, and he speaks it like a Puerto Rican. I speak like a Mexican because I learned Spanish when I was 16, when I was working my first job at Burger King in Union City, California. And I was the only white chick. Everybody else was Mexican. And I didn't know what the hell they were saying. Like, what are you talking about? So I learned it and I'm fluent. So yeah, I'm not racist. I'm not a Nazi. And that whole thing about this chair is so uncomfortable right now. I've been like sitting in it for like 8 hours, like busting my ass on this computer. Anywho, that whole thing about like not knowing how to like never had to hustle or whatever. Yeah, totally tripping, dude. Totally tripping. Yeah, we would go and post our ads. Like, you know, I don't know if you either live in New York City or you've ever been there, but you go on the trains and they've got these like advertisements where you're not supposed to put anything up there. We'd be slapping our shit up everywhere. We'd be on the corner handing our stuff out, like, and on the other corner there's like, you know, another dude handing like a doctor's office or like dentist office thing out, you know, like dancing while he does it. Like, that's what we did, you know. And then I would pay like $600 a month when I wasn't even making that much to a dude in India to post my Craigslist ads prior to landing on YouTube, right? Like, I had videos up on YouTube, but like they weren't like my regular videos. They were like, I'm gonna post this for me. Maybe someone will see it, maybe they won't, but like, cool. YouTube, right? So before that, like I said, I was paying a dude in Bangladesh to $600 a month to post my Craigslist ads so that I can get phone calls. And then I was just like, this is so not worth it. Wrong target market, meaning target people, and way too much money. And yeah, having to go get like 30 different phone numbers just to post. If you don't know anything about Craigslist algorithm, you should probably like just look at it real quick. It's crazy. Like you can only post like 3 ads a day or something for like financial services. And yeah, wasn't going to work like that. And we were living in a place at that time that was just like, yeah, no, local sales, definitely not going to work. So yeah, and then landed on YouTube, and one of my very first videos actually has the most views out of all of my videos. And yeah, moved to, after going all over the place in New York City and having my son, and then going upstate, we moved here 14 months ago. February 1st makes 14 months, I think. March, April, May. Yeah. Anyways, we moved out here because a broker is a person that's in between like myself and the client, right? So basically it's their client. And what they were doing was charging a shitload of money and like just pocketing it and like walking away. So like, yeah, that we had to like put an end to that whole thing. So we have good brokers out here. We have a nice office out here, and people that we can actually trust. And talking about trust, yeah, just because you have bad credit doesn't mean that you are not trustworthy, okay? And I have so been in that position. When I was 21, because of the bankruptcy and all of that on my credit that came off when I was like in like 21 and a half, I was like denied every job that I applied for. So, you know, I went back to school and all that kind of stuff, right? So yeah, I know what it's like to, you know, have shitty credit and not be able to get a job. And it like really sucks. Like, I've been there. I understand it. I know. I've lived it, dude. So, you know, nothing was handed to me. I have literally busted my fucking ass for every single thing that I have, every single toy that my son has, every single place that I've lived, every freaking, you know, keyboard I ever bought, like every single monitor I ever bought. Like, I busted my ass for it. Helping people. I help people, right? Like, other people just go and, you know, scam people. I actually help people. I help people. I help change lives. And it's what I wanted to do ever since I was 10 years old. I wanted to be a doctor. I wanted to be a police officer. Like, I was actually training to go in the highway patrol before the California Highway Patrol before I moved to New York. And my emergency surgery actually kind of just ruined that entire thing. So that went out the window. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that you guys don't know about me. You just see me doing the whiteboard talking about, you know, formulas, this and that. And I was like, no, we got to change it up a little bit. And then I get this email and it's just like, oh my God, seriously, you had nothing better to do than talk shit to someone that does nothing other than help people? Like, what? So yeah, the email actually made me laugh. It's just that I was like, maybe I should do a video about this. So here I am doing the video about it. Now you know a lot more about me. Yes, once again, my husband is Puerto Rican. Yes, once again, I've busted my ass to get here. Okay, every single dollar that I've made has been by busting my ass. And here's another thing. I don't charge for all the time that I put into this and everything that I have to pay for. You know what I mean? Like, there's postage and portal and software and SSL certificates and actually building the stuff and physically doing it and all of that kind of stuff. And that's not even including the score building and the credit building and all of the information that I actually give out and all the bonus information that these people get. Like, it's like, what, dude? What? Like, I don't compartmentalize like everybody else. I don't charge $1,400 for inquiries and then, oh, you want your bankruptcy off? Okay, that's another $900. No, no. And during a pandemic, people are raising their prices. What did I do? I lowered my pricing to help as many people as I could. So that means that it comes out of my pocket. It comes out of my pocket so that I can help other people. Who do you know that's going to do that? Someone that's not an asshole, right? Someone that's not a freaking Nazi, right? Right. Thank you. Thank you very much. So for all those people that, and there's not that many, but for all those people that, give me a thumbs down or that post some dumb shit in the comments, like, you have no idea. You literally have no idea. And if you actually knew me and understood that all I'm trying to do is help, that all I do is help, then you would be saving all of that energy for the companies that scam you and don't prove anything, because I actually give the copies of the disputes to my clients. What company do you know actually gives the copies of the disputes? No, you don't have anything to put in the comments about that one. So yeah, go save that energy for someone or another company that actually deserves it, because I don't care if you don't like my videos. Leave your thumbs down and go, okay? But you can't say shit about me that is not true, right? You can't say that I scam people, because obviously if I was, wouldn't I, number one, be charging a flat fee, and number two, not be showing what I'm doing, and number three, not actually do the work? Yeah, dumbass, okay? So you can take that energy and you can go put it where it belongs, with the companies that only dispute a couple items per month, only do one bureau per month, and that don't prove anything, and that use templates, because I dispute all negative items every single round with all 3 bureaus using no templates, and I give the copies of the disputes. So in your face. So that is basically it. Now you know more about me. Now you know why I do this. Now you know how I got here. And yeah. And no, this isn't a rant video. The reason that I did it is because, like I said in the beginning, I got this email and I was like, I wonder if there's other people who not think that I'm a Nazi, but that like don't understand why I do what I do. So this is why I did the video. All right. So that is it. There will be another video coming out Saturday night or Sunday morning. And I will also be sending out emails to the people that wanted to do the free inquiry webinar. And the link is down in the description for that as well. So that's going to be either on Monday or Tuesday, and it will be recorded, so if you miss it, that is totally okay. All right guys, that is it. I will see you later. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, because if you haven't, now you have to. And make sure you hit that bell for notifications, because even if you are a subscriber, even if you're a subscriber, you will not be notified, and then wonderful videos like this you will miss. And who doesn't want to see frizzy ass hair like this? Anywho, I'll see you guys later. And that is it. Bye.